Just here on Sword Beach, it's where the British landed, and so much different today. Fun run going on, lots of activities. But same beach 80 years ago, much different. Up this little track here is all the pictures on the other side of all the British soldiers who tell these few little stories. Oh, a lot happened here as well.
Sur l'exercice 2024, on a eu la victoire de Arnaud de Serrotte. La deuxième place, c'était donc...
Well, there we are, 7 o'clock in the morning. There's our ferry to Caen over in Normandy. We should be loading shortly and then we'll be on our way. 6 hours sailing and sun's shining. Had a nice journey down here and we'll get back to you later. Well, there we are, finally aboard the ferry and waiting for 8 o'clock sailing. There's our Gary, and young Gary there. There's our reclining seats here. So we're all set to sail at 8 o'clock, which is in a couple of minutes. So there we go. Well, there we are in the beautiful town of Calais. Absolutely stunning. We've just seen Liverpool win the league for the 20th time, so we've just been celebrating on this beautiful little town here. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to go and find a little place to eat and then hopefully go home, back to the hotel and have a good sleep, because we've all been up late tonight. So this will probably be the last one for tonight, so love to all, au revoir.
This is the Point de Hoc. This is the where all the British and the Allies bombed so as they could get a clear passage. But this is where a lot of people died as well. Like, yeah. We've arrived at the Bron-Yr-Aur. Lovely drive through the French countryside. Gael done. There they are there. Have a little walk. Just going to approach the. This is where the main American force was attached. Bron-Yr-Aur. Little thing here. Picking it up, but saying that warlords through the German forces occupied the Bron-Yr-Aur. And the US Rangers scaled 90-foot cliffs to capture the position. I don't know if it's picking it up, but bomb shelter, bomb crater. Imagine it. Yeah. Just some of the pathway, just walking down out to the actual cliffs. Approaching some of the beaches in France, Normandy. This one we're looking at here, I think, is Sword Beach. We go along. Bonjour. Woke up this morning, 71 years old, and Gary and Billy are taking me through France. Got a little lost on the way because of the road works, but what a fantastic detour this has turned out to be. Seeing France as it should be, really. So just off to Utah, Omaha and Bron-Yr-Aur today, and then go for a birthday meal in Bayo. See you later. Joe stands. No idea if you can get the depth of this, but it's maybe 30 foot deep. 30, well, more than that round. So when it was flat, whatever was through out of that thing must have made a mess. It's just pockmarked with bomb craters. There's one of the emplacements. that the Germans had for the defence. There's a gun hole there, see that there? That's like a murder point.
Yeah, that's when they were coming in.
Yeah, see that, Bill? That's like a murder point.
What point?
A murder point. Oh. So you used to have a gun there, so if you got down to it.
Got down here,
Yeah.
Stop, please. Stop.
Okay.
I don't know him. It's a new. We do the same thing in that part.
Il ouvre pas, elle sait pas la dame. Elle sait pas s'il ouvre ou pas. Ah c'est là.
Yeah, look at that. Oh no, it's an apartment. 3 and 4 rooms, 3 and 4 bedrooms.
15,000. We've just on the way back from Omaha Beach and we've seen this fantastic chateau, and the guy is, well, not the guy who was talking to now, but it's been a family home since 1922, and it's absolutely amazing. And they make the Calvados and all the different stuff here, like, you know, the wines and things like that. And this is just little maps and things of all the people who have been from different places in America and Britain and things like that. And this is sort of the stuff he sells, and it's absolutely beautiful. And there's the man himself, Bernard.
Yeah, the weather's very good.
Here he is himself.
Can I purchase a bottle of what one was it you like, Gael? And this is our newest best friend Bernard, with a fantastic chateau. And this is it's not a winery, it's a making cider.
Cidrerie.
Yeah. So we've just arrived.
Orchard is just here. Look, after the gate. It's my apple trees.
Oh, there you, that's your orchard.
And you need to come back
Right.
in a few weeks because you have no flower now.
Oh, so Bernard's shown us his orchard over the road through the archway.
Wow.
That's his orchard where he grows the apples, and then this is a fantastic,
Apple orchard.
fantastic place. So this is a little cider, you know, we just stopped off, we passed it, gone back, and we're going in to see how they make cider. So, take care, and we'll get back to you.
That's the entrance we've seen coming. Well, we passed it actually, and I was just I seen the signs Calvados, and we came in, and we seen a guy called Bernard, who owns the place, and he gave us a sample stuff, and then we ended up buying the stuff he's selling, and it's absolutely beautiful. And he has a gîte that he rents out as well. And this is where all the American troops came to get refreshed as well. How amazing. These didn't. It's just mad. Just driving along this road there, back from that Bron-Yr-Aur's winery, and we just come across the Museum of D-Day Omaha, and I don't think I'd have fancied being in that thing for any length of time with those shell holes stuck in it. It's absolutely wrecked. Imagine the noise inside there on that day. Wow. So we're just cracking on with our day in the Omaha region and things like that, and we just I say come across this. So it's one of the German guns that would have been firing, and another one. And what they're firing against it's a shame. My God, looks great, doesn't it? Wouldn't fancy being in that ad. Yeah, that'll do for the kids, riding around Crocky. Drop from parachutes. Fabulous. Oh. It's just amazing. Mines. As large as that thing. The mines. The bikes you use to get around. Wow. German motor. Whew. Anyway, that's some contraptions. I've no idea how they got them to work, mind. We're in the American cemetery, and I just want to show you how pristine and beautiful it is. The American War Graves Commission done this in 1923, and
Gael, really?
and this is just what they've done to it. Seen plenty of YouTube videos, but never ever imagine it in real life to be so vast. This just goes on and on. So if you can see the end there, that's more or less it. And graves just go round and along until you can't see any end to it whatsoever. It's just absolutely nuts. So you're just walking around the British and Allied cemetery, and most of them gravestones over there and beyond, most of them fell on the first or second day. And there's a guy who's known only unto God, and he fell on the first day. That guy made it to the second day. So sad. There's a Royal Marine Commando, died aged 20, first day.
Stoker first class.
Stoker first class. Wow. Oh. The Royal Navy leading seamen. It's incomprehensible. Just on our way up we see the sign that a guy who single-handedly attacked a German position, machine gun position, defeated it, got wounded in the process, but saved many lives, and he received the Victoria Cross. We just say that I think everyone here deserves a Victoria Cross, but obviously that cannot happen, but every one of them is as brave as each other. We're just walking up now after watching the lowering of the flags, and not in your mind's eye, not in your imagination, nothing could ever but you'd never think of this, the slaughter and that. It's just immense everywhere you go. It's just, if I kept this video on here, well, it'd be another 10-minute video of graves upon graves. You just look over that way there, that gives you another impression of how the sacrifices were made. At the British War Memorial, although it's an American Sherman tank, USA Markings is what the British used.
I've not done the video for our day, yeah.
What, Bill?
I've not done the video for our day today, yes.
Il fait le sourire.
I got in the shower there. I should have took it off.
Oh, right, okay.
And I took it off, so I hung it over the shower. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen, here's the pub that we've seen on the YouTube.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I've got it on here.
Birthday
To you. Happy birthday, dear.
Daddy.
Happy birthday to you.
There we go.
Thank you.
So from the end of what you can see of the beach, coming right away round, to where it disappears out of sight. That's Omaha Beach. Obviously they're all split into different sectors. There's Green, Charlie, you know, different names like this, so they portray to know what was going on, but in actual fact, you're just walking around now to go to the toilet. So walked all around the buildings, couldn't find it. Fella showed us where it is now, a little hut here, and just passing some war gear. Again, another British tank in American colours as the insignia. Lovely area where they're all resting. A tank destroyer, hence tank destroyer. Well, and a Churchill crocodile tank there. Notice the tank tracks on it exposed. Yeah, okay. Just got to the town of Cabourg, seaside town. Lovely beach.
After 300 meters, leave the roundabout at the second exit and continue to follow the D514.
British 10. It is, yeah. God bless you, mate. Thank you. All German stuff there. There's the Panzerfaust. Oh, long day rains, eh? These fellas stopped them doing it.
Is this an Enigma machine?
Is that? Wow. Oh my God.
Das ist wieder das iPhone, wo man nicht hat, kann wirklich ausdrücken.
That's the Enigma machine, and that looks like Alan Turing who cracked it. Well done, lad. That'll be alright with a bit of WD-40, I suppose. Oh my word, look at the state of that. You know, the hedgehogs that were on the beach. Stopped them all coming along. Wow, what a great diorama they've done here.
Yes.
This is a meter point. Have a machine gun placed on here. Any troops coming down. Wow. There's a sand floor. Sorry. All the rangers who fell, taking this place.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is what the James was at the machine guns out of. I'll be facing anyone who come over that bit of grass. Collared it. That's the actual point. Wow. So apparently this place was cleared out with grenades and you can see the bullet holes in the wall. That's been rattling around here. Ceiling popping out. Must have been absolutely horrific being inside this place. Must have been absolutely horrific approaching the place as well. So it's right over there. This is an idea that he had, that it's just showing you that that's the sea where they came through, and it just lays onto a like a glassy lake of water, showing you the beaches here. But that's the idea of, like, just to get
that view of the sea, of where they came in. Bonjour viewers, lovely sunny morning. Just come down from the hotel. Our Gary's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Gael and young Gary. So we're now off somewhere to go and get something to eat, and then we will go and do the beaches and the war graves. So we'll get back to you soon. There we are, just outside our hotel, about half a mile away. Less than that, just by the lovely river, and we've just been in to buy stuff to make a lovely salad. So we're all here now, enjoying everything. Even our Gary with a sore tummy is making a damn fine effort. Damn fine effort. So that's the end of another perfect day in Normandy. Au revoir, mon chéri. Having our picnic, and a massive big fire's broken out at this hotel or club about 200 yards behind us. Fire brigade, police, ambulance are here. So we don't know, let's just hope nobody's been hastened it all out. So this is the village where it is, and as I say, the police and ambulance have blocked the road off over here. So fingers crossed everybody's okay. Well chaps, if Gary had to cut it short, it's because he actually got caught in nature and ended up in here. He was huffing and puffing, he was, but he's made it anyway, I think. And there was no toilet paper, but I came to the rescue with my trusty packet of tissues. Well, there we are in the lovely seaside town of Cabourg. It's a really lovely genteel spot, like a Victorian resort in the olden days. So we've come out. It's a bit of a rest day today, and we're just going to go and chill out, have a bite to eat, and then we'll head back this evening to the hotel. But it's a really lovely place, really impressive it. So anyway, hope you're all keeping well, and we'll catch up with you later. Well chaps, we're in a medieval town called Bayeux. Traffic and parking is unbelievable, but it's a beautiful medieval town. We've come to see the Bayeux tapestries, but we can't get a parking space anyway, so we're now on our way to the British war graves we'll see if they're so yeah, sorry about that. We made a journey down here, but just can't park anywhere, so we'll catch up with you later on. Take care. Well, there we are. We've got to the British War Memorial. Very busy road here, just outside the town, but we've actually got here now, and we're just going to go in here now and pay our respects more later. Well, we finally made it inside the cemetery, and young lads, a lot of young lads, very heartbreaking it is. Well, we've arrived at the beaches. This is Juno Beach, but our Gary's stomach's been really bad, so it's gonna have to curtail things. But this is the beach anyway, so we've just come to pay our respects now, and we stay here for a couple of hours, and then we have to get going to get the ferry. So we may catch up with you later. All depends how Gary feels and how things going. Anyway, au revoir for now. Bonjour. Well, we're in the town of Westerham, and we've just stopped off here looking for the war graves. This is a memorial to the 1914-18 conflict. So we're just going to try and find out somewhere that we can go to visit the English war graves, but it's a bank holiday here today, so everything is closed. Well, there's Gary, and young Gary decided to go in now. Listen for the Alps now when they get in the water, and they'll be oh, sorry, it was Sir David and Gary, yes. Yeah, there we go. Go on, Gael. Oh, there's Gary away. There's Gary. Is he going to go in? Go on. Go on. He's not going. Yeah, he's going for it. Yeah, he's going for it. They might do. They might not do, so I'll cut this video now. Bye.